Hello everyone, Janna is here. In this video I will share with you results of my trading week and also technical analysis for gold this coming week. So as you can see guys, this week my result is 4,800 and I have nothing floating this moment, so I closed out all the trades and not many instant trades this week I had. Yes, and pretty much mostly of the trades with my usual pending orders. And guys, if you're watching first time, I have a Telegram channel which is absolutely free, and if you would like to learn how I trade and also follow my trades, again it's up to you guys, all under your responsibility. Remember that Forex trading is very risky, and yeah, so you can join, you can find links in the description under this video. Okay, so let's now talk about gold possible expectation of the movements this coming week. We will have one of the main event is FOMC decision, and it will be conference afterwards, which is probably going to be most important one because the interest rates are expected not to be changed this month, and all attention will be about cutting the rates in March. Okay, so I would say, in my opinion, it will be a little bit too early to talk about it, but you never know. That's the problem, what actually Fed can bring to the table. Okay, so what do we have here, guys? So as you can see, this is my channel, and you know my strategy. Again, it doesn't matter which way the market moves. I place the orders usually both directions. Sometimes I do one direction, like this week I had few sales and I didn't place my buy orders because I'm still quite bearish with gold and expecting continuation of downtrend. But again, depends what is going to be on this press conference, what Fed is going to tell everyone about March. Okay, so we do have still gold in well, downtrend channel, right? But it is still on the border of well, I'll show you a bit bigger picture so you can see, guys, the daily time frame. So I have the area where the gold has been trading for quite a while, right? It's 2020 roughly and 2050. As we can see, we had it was jumping up, it was jumping down, come back in the same area, out and in again, and right now it sits around those prices. So we have closed the week below 2020, but it still didn't go too far, which tells us about that it can't pick the direction, right? At this moment it still can't pick the direction, either continue downtrend or it wants to actually rise, and many people are expecting it's gold rising, which is understandable with all the events in the world, right? So yes, of course I agree also that with everything that's happening, my expectation would be the same for gold to go up, but at this moment the technical overview is what I'm looking at. And if there is nothing else on the market, because it looks like the market kind of accepted what is happening everywhere, and now it's all about the rates, and so that will be the main attention. Like, again, if there is nothing else unpredictable happens, that's the picture for me. The continuation of downtrend and going down to area 1973, because this is where we have another previous bottom, right? And here, guys, as you can see, this week, that's what it was, right? We had a previous week high and previous week low, and we stuck here somewhere in the middle. It's not going higher or lower. So before FOMC could be different scenarios, right? But I was expecting this was a bit of a consolidation and the range. My expectation was a big move after breakout, so it did actually break that consolidation, right? Gone through 2020, but you see how it's returned. It didn't continue because my expectation was, of course, breaking out. It's been consolidating for quite a while, breaking out 2020, and we are continue down, taking 2000 and falling further. Well, I mean, taking 2000 could have been another pullback and then continuation. So that was my scenario. One of them is my bearish one, but because it was breaking but jumping back up, that's why it tells that market is not ready for the continuation of the going down, and still waiting for Fed, what is going to say, because the market doesn't have a clue what to do, right? And that's why the scenarios could be before the FOMC. Of course, there are some, could be speculations and leaks. Who knows? Anything can happen during the week, and any of the leaks or speculations can bring any movements anyway, right? And so I would say possibly if it will be pretty calm, nothing coming out, we might see gold just consolidating a bit more, right? Sitting in the area which is again 2020, maybe slightly lower, because it did go a little bit lower, like 2012, and then came back. So it might stay a little bit on this area of the channel of 2020, slightly above, maybe even trying to break out and go a little bit high again, somewhere around maybe 2040. So that's what I'm saying, we have 2020, 2040. It might even try to break out and take those three tops. As you can see, guys, every time it was going high, but it didn't take the previous maximum, right? And didn't create a new one, because gold actually quite like to create new tops or bottoms and then make a nice movement. But at this moment, it didn't do that. So it did not go and didn't take the maximum, and it didn't go and didn't take the minimum, right? So it might stay or jump out and then come back again, and then waiting for the next what will be said on this press conference, guys. So to be honest, right now it's really hard to say or predict anything, but basically if there's some leaks about that the cuts interest rate will be not discussed about this in March, so they'll say yes, they will be cutting, but sometimes in 24, maybe next half of 24, like not in this first one, like not March or April. But of course, in my opinion, the Fed is going to say like usual he was doing, like okay, we will going to look at the numbers, we will see, and in March we will decide. And that's how it is. I don't think it will be a clear answer again, which will make the markets to think by itself, and a lot of possibly noise and movements are going to be the direction, but that's going to be not very nice if he's going to say something like that. It would be good, of course, if he would just say we're definitely not going to do anything in March, and then we will see what we're going to do afterwards, right? Not just saying like, oh, before March we're still going to be thinking, like in February we're going to look at the numbers and then maybe we will decide what we're going to do in March. So that's going to make a mess on the market again. So and of course on the other hand, you're going to say yes, we are going to like seriously considering again, looking at the numbers and considering it again, which also going to bring a bit of I think jumps, ups and downs, and but possibly more towards going up, breaking out from the downtrend, this downtrend channel, and trying to going up. So yes, you see, it's kind of very hard to predict in this respect. But anyway, so I will be looking as usual for my possible entry points, probably this time placing both directions, okay, until FOMC happens, and then maybe we will see which way to go and what instant trades I might place. But my orders probably will be both directions anyway, and expectations, so we will be, if we're going up, taking around 2040 and going higher, trying to break 2050 range, and the next one I have around 2065, the other tops, right? Because in here also, when the market gone up, the top did not take the previous top, that pin, it didn't take it. So that's why, for example, if we will be going up, then taking this area, and then we will see what's from here. I would expect a possible pullback, and then where we're going to stay. Is it going to stay above? It will be staying above 2050, or maybe it will break up higher and stay even higher. So then it will give us a little bit of more understanding, or if we are continue the way up now, right? Because with the news, any jumps up and down could be, and then the market will only pick up the direction afterwards. It could be after a few hours, it could be like next day. Okay, so that's the scenario, if we're going up, that's what I'm saying, going to those previous tops, and then we will see, because I'm not expecting like 1,000 pips move straight away, like 2,100, right? Everybody's waiting for those numbers right there. Yes, if it might through the news and something jump up and then stays, pull back or something and not breaking further down, then yeah, I would say that could possibly the market, the price would go higher, okay? But like I'm saying, guys, I'm showing you this scenario possibility, but I'm still can't see that Fed is going to say they are definitely going to cut interest rates already in March. Like I'm saying, I think it's more towards that they will be thinking about it based on the numbers again, which means that again the gold might just jump up there and then come back. I mean, again, it might jump and stop anywhere again, 2050 or higher or lower, and then try to come back in. So that's what we're gonna see. But anyway, that's my numbers here. If we continue the way down, so then you see, guys, I have this 2,000. Well, we didn't break it last time, but my expectation would be breaking out 2,000. But again, for example, it might happen before the FOMC, and it might just break it a little bit and then come back and sit or jump back and then wait for the press conference, right, for FOMC, for the main event. At the same time, if we will just sit here and then we'll be trying to break 2,000 and then continue further down, then my lowest is going to be 1973. Okay, that previous bottom, where I would say from that I would be expecting a pullback. Okay, pullback, which again we will see where it would want to go back. 2000 again, staying above or below, giving a spin or whatever, breaking or not breaking, staying just below the 2000, and then of course if it will do and stay underneath, in my expectation would be that we will continue then afterwards even further. Okay, and then we will see how far, like 1944 could possibly that could be the next for example levels. Okay, but not straight away, like I'm saying, but you never know because it's gold. Okay, anything can happen. But that's my areas to look at, okay, this coming week. So we will see what is going to happen this week. Like I'm saying, it doesn't really matter what happens as long as we're going to have big moves. This week we had not very strong moves, and few trades had a few recoveries, which I was warning about. And this week, guys, again before press conference, I am expecting again a possible few recoveries. Okay, so be ready. That's why I'm saying use the lowest lot size, because at this moment, especially also during the Asian session, I can see that the markets are not giving us good moves. They have false breakouts. Okay, so let's call them false breakouts, because we're expecting if it broke one direction, we wanted to continue, but if it returns, let's say that was a false breakout, but it took me a few times in the trades, and then I had few recoveries because the movements are not very strong, and that's why before FOMC I would be expecting something similar. Okay, so you were warned. Remember, guys, so for example, you would want to avoid Asian session trading, and then look for my daily trades. So it's up to you. Like I'm saying, it's all up to you. It's all at your own risk. Okay, I'm just sending my orders, sending my trades, just whatever I do. Okay, so that's what I do. And of course, guys, remember that Chinese are going to have Chinese New Year, and that's what I'm expecting during that time. In say, I think it's 9th of February. I'm going to check it out after. So still not this week. I'm just telling you about the next what to expect. That's why my expectation still would be that could possibly move a bit higher, gold move a little bit higher, but not as much. Depends, like I'm saying, if OMC is not going to be given a right clue what to expect, and if it would be still uncertainty, then my expectation would be that yes, might be a little bit of moving up, but then it should still go down. That's how I see it. Okay, so I see it should still continue further down, and then we will see what will be happening, but also when the Chinese will finish celebrations, that where I'm expecting gold to go back and starting to pick up again. Okay, so yeah, that's how I see it, guys, the situation right now. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I see you or talk to you in my next video, hopefully. Probably not going to promise you this weekend because I'll be a bit busy this weekend. The new one, they coming next week, but we will have the end of the month, so I will share with you maybe during the week, at the end of the week, at the end of the month, okay, the results of the trades for this month, okay, and for the January. And I'm not promising, I probably will not be able to do the video on the weekend on Sunday. So but we will definitely I will be definitely talking to you guys or seeing you the week afterwards, okay? But still will continue with my, of course, I will continue with my trading and pending orders and sending through the Telegram channel, okay? So that's it for now, guys. Once again, thank you for watching. Happy trading. Once again, be careful, use the lowest lot, money management, and bye everyone.